Thailand just shocked the world with something so bold and unexpected. It has everyone talking. Rumors are spreading. Experts are stunned, and even locals can hardly believe their eyes. The scale of what's happening is beyond imagination, and no one knows exactly how it will change the country. Everyone is waiting, holding their breath, and wondering what comes next. Could this be the beginning of a new era? The world is watching closely. Thailand's passion for mega projects. Thailand has a long history of building impressive structures and infrastructure. In the ancient kingdoms of Sukhothai and Ayutthaya, canals, bridges, and temples were constructed to support agriculture, trade, and religion. These early engineering achievements showed a passion for connecting people and communities. The canals allowed transportation and trade across the region, while the temples reflected cultural and spiritual pride. Over the centuries, Thailand continued to evolve. During the reign of King Rama, the 5th in the 19th century, modernization began in the form of railways, roads, and bridges. The country carefully blended Western engineering with its own cultural identity. In the 20th century, Thailand's economy grew, cities expanded, and Bangkok became a central hub for trade and tourism. This growth created the foundation for modern megaprojects. Today, Thailand is moving beyond ordinary construction and is focusing on projects that are ambitious, futuristic, and globally significant. The government and private investors aim to combine technology, culture, and sustainability in these projects. They want to create infrastructure that is not only functional, but also world-class landmarks. Thailand's vision is to become a regional hub for trade, tourism, and digital technology. Mega projects are now seen as a way to boost the economy, improve urban living, and attract international attention. The country is investing in projects that range from high-speed railways and data centers to floating solar farms and potential spaceports. Each project reflects a commitment to innovation and progress. Thailand's past achievements have laid the foundation, but the present and future ambitions are even more extraordinary. The country is setting new standards for how cities, technology, and nature can coexist. Let's reveal the first shocking project, a land bridge that could change trade routes and global commerce forever. The Land Bridge Mega Project. Thailand is planning one of the most ambitious projects in its history. The Land Bridge Mega Project aims to connect the Andaman Sea on the west coast with the Gulf of Thailand on the east coast. This corridor will allow ships to bypass the busy Strait of Malacca, which is one of the most crowded shipping lanes in the world. The project is expected to cost nearly 1 trillion baht, which is roughly 25 to 30 billion US dollars. The land bridge will include deep sea ports on both sides, a modern highway, a railway line, and pipelines for oil and gas. The government is using a public-private partnership model to attract investors and expertise from around the world. Feasibility studies and environmental impact assessments began in 2021, and construction is expected to start in the next few years, with operations targeted around 2030. The project will be a game-changer for Thailand and the region. It will shorten shipping time for goods traveling between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific, making Thailand a central hub for trade. It will create thousands of jobs, boost the economy, and attract foreign investments. The land bridge is not just about trade. It represents Thailand's ambition to position itself as a global logistics and transportation center. It also shows the country's determination to invest in infrastructure that will have long-term benefits. The ports and transport corridors are designed with modern technology, safety, and environmental protection in mind. If successful, this project could transform Thailand's economy and influence global shipping routes. Let's now tell you how Thailand is also transforming its digital landscape with massive data centers and cloud infrastructure that could make it the regional hub for technology. Thailand's digital infrastructure revolution. Thailand is making a huge leap in digital technology with massive investments in data centers and cloud infrastructure. In 2025, the Board of Investment approved nearly $3 billion for projects that will build modern data centers across the country. These facilities will store and process enormous amounts of information, supporting cloud services, artificial intelligence, and the digital economy. Key players include Thai companies and foreign investors, such as Beijing Haoyang Cloud and Data Technology, which is investing in a 300-megawatt data center in Rayong. Other projects include smaller facilities in Bangkok and Chonburi. These centers will provide fast, reliable, and secure digital services for businesses, government agencies, and technology companies. The projects are part of Thailand's vision to become a regional digital hub in Southeast Asia. They aim to attract international investment, create thousands of jobs, and improve digital connectivity across the country. The data centers are designed with advanced technology to reduce energy consumption and ensure high security. They will also support smart city development and digital services for industries such as finance, health, and education. Thailand's government sees digital infrastructure as essential for the future. By building these facilities, the country can host cloud services locally, which reduces dependence on foreign servers and increases data security. The projects are also expected to encourage innovation, startups, and research in artificial intelligence and other technologies. This digital revolution is not only about technology, but also about economic growth and global competitiveness. The investments are planned to be completed in stages over the next 5 to 7 years, aligning with Thailand's long-term national strategy. Let's reveal another ambitious project that can generate massive clean energy while protecting the environment and supporting Thailand's renewable energy goals. Srinagarind Dam Solar Project. Thailand is transforming the way it produces clean energy with floating solar farms. The project uses the surface of the dam's reservoir to install solar panels, which generate electricity while saving land space. The third phase of the project began tendering in 2025 and is expected to produce 384 megawatts of power. The estimated cost for this phase is over 7 billion baht. The floating solar panels are made of strong materials that can withstand water and sunlight. They are designed to allow sunlight and oxygen to reach the water below, protecting fish and aquatic plants. This system is also more efficient because the cooler water keeps the panels at a lower temperature, increasing their electricity output. Thailand's Electricity Generating Authority, EJAT, is leading the project as part of the country's long-term power development plan from 2018 to 2037. The plan includes 16 floating solar and hybrid projects with a total capacity of about 2.7 gigawatts. Public consultations were held in June 2025 to ensure local communities and environmental groups could share their opinions. The project is considered a model for sustainable energy because it uses existing reservoirs, avoids cutting forests or farmland, and contributes to Thailand's goal of carbon neutrality by 2050. Beyond providing electricity, the floating solar project can inspire similar projects across Southeast Asia. It demonstrates how technology and nature can work together to solve energy challenges. This project also attracts international attention and investment, showing that Thailand is serious about renewable energy. The floating solar revolution represents a shift in thinking about how energy can be produced in harmony with the environment. Then comes elevated tollways and viaducts. Bangkok is one of the busiest cities in the world, and traffic congestion is a daily problem. To solve this, Thailand is building massive elevated highways and viaducts above the existing roads. 2 major projects have been announced. The first will be about 22 kilometers long and is estimated to cost over 31 billion baht. The second will stretch for more than 35 kilometers over the city's ring road, costing over 56 billion baht. Both projects are expected to be completed by 2028. These sky avenues are designed to allow cars and trucks to travel above the crowded streets below. This will reduce travel time, improve logistics, and make city life more efficient. The elevated highways will be operated under a public-private partnership model. Private investors will build, maintain, and operate the roads while collecting toll revenue. The government aims to attract both local and international investment. These projects are unique because they are not just traditional flyovers. They are entire road systems in the sky, integrated with the city's main traffic routes. The viaducts will have modern safety features, clear signage, and traffic monitoring systems. They are also designed to be environmentally friendly, with less idling and smoother traffic flow, reducing air pollution. The construction of these elevated roads represents Thailand's commitment to modern infrastructure and urban planning. By investing in these sky avenues, Bangkok can become a city where transportation is faster, safer, and more reliable. This innovation will change the way people live and work in the city. Let's now show you how Thailand is also looking underground, building subterranean transit hubs and tunnels that will further transform Bangkok's core and prepare it for the future. Underground urban transformations. As Bangkok continues to grow, the city is exploring the use of underground space to manage traffic and create new urban areas. The goal is to build tunnels and subterranean hubs that can handle transportation, commerce, and public services while preserving the surface for people and green spaces. High-speed rail and metro expansions are part of this vision, with underground stations and tunnels planned in key areas of the city. These subterranean hubs could become centers for shopping, offices, and public transport connections. Thailand is studying advanced engineering techniques to overcome challenges such as flooding, water table management, and soil stability. Safety is a major priority, with emergency evacuation systems and ventilation planned for all tunnels and underground structures. One of the key advantages of underground development is that it can reduce congestion above ground while providing more space for pedestrians, parks, and urban life. It also protects critical infrastructure from natural disasters such as floods, which are common in Bangkok. The use of smart technologies and artificial intelligence is being considered to manage underground traffic, monitor structural health, and control energy consumption. These systems could allow seamless integration with the metro, bus, and high-speed rail networks. Environmental concerns are also being addressed, with careful planning to minimize disruption to soil, water, and existing urban ecosystems. By using the underground space efficiently, Bangkok can become a more livable, modern city without sacrificing green areas or historical sites. The development of subterranean hubs represents a shift in urban planning, showing Thailand's willingness to explore bold and innovative solutions. Then comes another surprising mega project: Thailand's urban water revolution. Thailand is turning its rivers into modern lifelines for cities with the development of smart river networks. These networks combine transportation, flood control, and technology to make rivers more efficient and safe. Bangkok, in particular, has long struggled with traffic and flooding. By using rivers for transport and integrating smart monitoring systems, the city can reduce congestion on roads while protecting people from seasonal floods. The project began in 2023, led by the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration in partnership with technology firms from Japan and Europe. Sensors and cameras will monitor water levels, flow speed, and pollution as in real time. Automated gates and barriers can control water flow during heavy rain, preventing damage in low-lying areas. The project also includes developing river transport systems such as modern ferries, water taxis, and cargo boats. These will allow commuters and goods to move efficiently along the river instead of congested roads. Green spaces and walkways along the riverbanks are being developed to improve urban life, and floating solar panels are being tested to generate clean energy from the water surface. The cost of the initial phase is estimated at 12 billion baht, with further expansions planned over the next decade. Smart river networks are unique because they combine environmental protection, transportation, and urban development in one system. They also reflect Thailand's commitment to innovation and sustainability, showing how modern technology can work with natural resources to improve city life. Once fully operational, these networks could become models for other Southeast Asian cities facing similar challenges. You'll be surprised to know Thailand's high-speed rail corridor, which promises to connect the country like never before and change travel and commerce dramatically. Thailand's high-speed rail corridor. The Eastern Economic Corridor high-speed rail project is a major example. It aims to connect Bangkok to Rayong, Chonburi, and Utapao Airport. Construction officially began in 2023, with completion expected by 2029. The project is estimated to cost over 224 billion baht and is being developed in partnership with Japan, which brings expertise in high-speed rail technology. Trains will travel at speeds of up to 250 kilometers per hour, reducing travel time between Bangkok and Rayong from 4 hours to just under 1 hour. The high-speed rail is not only designed for passengers, but also for cargo, allowing faster transport of goods between industrial zones, ports, and airports. Modern stations will include retail spaces, offices, and connections to local transport networks. This corridor is expected to stimulate economic growth along its route, creating thousands of jobs and attracting new industries and investments. The project also emphasizes sustainability, with energy-efficient trains, noise reduction measures, and environmentally friendly construction practices. Thailand's government sees high-speed rail as a tool to decentralize development, reduce congestion in Bangkok, and integrate the country's major economic hubs. The project is part of a larger vision to connect Thailand with neighboring countries through regional rail networks, potentially linking to China, Laos, and Malaysia. Once completed, it will make travel and trade faster, safer, and more efficient, giving Thailand a modern edge in Southeast Asia. This ambitious rail project is a symbol of Thailand's determination to build infrastructure that changes the way people live, work, and move. The next mega project will reveal how Thailand is also creating futuristic airports and aviation hubs that can handle record-breaking passenger numbers while redefining air travel in Asia. Futuristic airports and aviation hubs. One of the most ambitious projects is the expansion of Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok and the development of a new hub at Utapao Airport in Rayong. These projects began in 2024 and aim to accommodate record-breaking passenger numbers and cargo traffic. The combined investment is estimated at over 200 billion baht. The new and expanded airports will feature state-of-the-art technologies, including automated check-in systems, facial recognition security, and smart baggage handling. They will also include modern terminals with hotels, shopping areas, and business facilities to serve international travelers and business executives. The aviation hubs are designed to reduce congestion at existing airports while making Thailand a central hub for air travel in Southeast Asia. One key goal is to integrate air transport with high-speed rail and road networks, allowing smooth connections for passengers and cargo. The projects also focus on sustainability, with plans for solar-powered facilities, electric shuttle vehicles, and energy-efficient terminals. Thailand's aviation authorities hope that these futuristic airports will attract more international airlines, promote tourism, and increase global trade. The expansion will create thousands of jobs in construction, aviation, and service industries. These airports are not only about capacity, they are about creating experiences that combine convenience, technology, and efficiency. They reflect Thailand's ambition to lead in modern transport infrastructure and global connectivity. By investing in these aviation hubs, the country is positioning itself as a gateway between Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Then comes Thailand's space ambitions. Thailand is taking a giant leap into space with plans for a national spaceport and satellite projects. The Space Technology Institute of Thailand announced in 2024 that it aims to build the country's first spaceport by 2030. The project will cost around 15 billion baht and is designed to support satellite launches, research, and space technology development. The spaceport will be located in a remote coastal area to ensure safety and security for launches. Thailand's space ambitions include launching small satellites for communication, weather monitoring, and disaster management. These satellites will help improve agriculture, environmental monitoring, and national security. The government is collaborating with international partners, including agencies from Japan and the United States, to gain expertise in space technology. The project also plans to develop training centers for engineers, scientists, and technicians to build local capabilities. The spaceport is not just about technology. It represents Thailand's desire to join the global space race and become a leader in Southeast Asia. The project is expected to inspire innovation, attract foreign investment, and create thousands of high-tech jobs. Safety, sustainability, and environmental impact are top priorities, with strict regulations as for rocket launches and satellite disposal. Thailand's space ambitions reflect a bold vision of combining science, technology, and economic growth. Once operational, the spaceport could put Thailand on the map for commercial satellite launches and space research. This mega project shows that Thailand is willing to push boundaries and explore new frontiers beyond Earth. The last shocking mega project is a floating city initiative that could change the way people live, work, and interact with urban and natural spaces forever. Thailand's floating city. The project, announced in 2025, aims to create a city that floats on water, combining residential, commercial, and recreational spaces. The estimated cost is over 100 billion baht, and construction is expected to begin in 2027 with completion planned in the early 2030s. The floating city will use advanced technology to remain stable on water while withstanding storms and tides. It will include modern housing, schools, hospitals, shopping centers, parks, and green energy systems such as solar panels and wind turbines. The city is designed to be environmentally friendly, reducing land use and preserving natural habitats. Public and private partnerships are driving the project, with international investors from Europe and Asia bringing expertise in engineering, architecture, and sustainable urban planning. The floating city will serve as a hub for innovation, business, and tourism. It is intended to attract residents, researchers, and entrepreneurs looking for a new way of urban living. Transportation within the city will include electric boats, automated vehicles, and pedestrian pathways to reduce pollution and traffic. Waste management and water purification systems are designed to keep the city clean and sustainable. Thailand's floating city is a bold experiment that could inspire similar projects around the world. It represents a vision of urban life that blends technology, sustainability, and human creativity. By investing in such futuristic infrastructure, Thailand is showing that it is ready to redefine what cities can be in the 21st century. What do you think about Thailand's mind-blowing mega projects? Share your thoughts in the comments below.